Okay, well, let's try it like this anyway. See if this works. So there's a quick run through. As we know, we've got the culture of learning, the culture of addiction, the culture of recovery. And what we're trying to work here is work within the system as our clients are stuck in a culture of addiction and they descend down towards treatment. So they go through the stages of use, misuse, abuse, and dependence. We're coaching and case management as it sits here in the center of crisis, chaos, and conflict. And what we're looking to do is to do an intervention to bring the individual and the family into a culture of recovery. So what I've done is I've fenced off these two organizations. So we've got Maitland.care and then we've got the treatment facility Promise. And the interaction with Promise is actually quite small. But we understand that what the therapeutic process is for our client when they enter the facility. And what we're interested in is either getting them into treatment, supporting them after treatment, or getting them to avoid treatment. So that's the kind of the process. What a case manager does, a coaching case manager, so work with the family members, the GPs, nursing, psychiatrists, social workers, therapy, and they will come up with a treatment plan, risk assessment, crisis plan, and a care plan for the individuals that we're working with. So they'll be working with the individual that's descending down or moving across, as well as the family support. Okay. We're looking at multiple pathways to recovery. So there's lots of ways to get to the solution, a culture of recovery or a culture of resilience. And we're looking to assist our clients in getting here and maintaining this side. And we work with clients from multiple communities or organizations or families. We work with them. We work in a systemic way, and we're looking at the intervention and the reintegration. We work with GPs, doctors, national health doctors, doctors in private practice. We build rapport with psychiatrists and work with the psychiatrists as part of a multidisciplinary team, supporting the individual and their family members with the care plan. So what's a prescription? What's a medication? What are the treatment goals? What are we looking for in going forward? What's going to be beneficial for the individual? What do we do in the event of a crisis? How do we assess risk? What could go wrong? And what is the treatment plan? What is the goal of treatment? We take a biopsychosocial approach to it, so the biology of it, detox the individual, the psychology is what the person gets taught, and the social stuff is the environment that they're in. So at Promise here, they've got a very structured program where we'll start with a goal planning in the morning, planning for the day. There'll be a process group, there'll be a psycho-education group, and then there'll be individual therapy. And then that repeats on a daily basis, both at Promise and at Hay Farm. And that could be an option for yourself or your client. But our coaches and case managers will work with the team, with the patient or the client, with the client's family members, as well as building relationships with the psychiatrist, GPs, social worker, and any other role players within the system. So we bring on the management of the case and how to support that person moving forward and getting the family to move forward. So we're trying to improve the treatment outcomes. We're trying to get the maximum out of treatment and the maximum out of recovery. We're not so much interested in just recovery from the substance abuse or the alcohol abuse or whatever the addictive behavior is, but more about what other parts of that themselves can that person recover. Their families, relationships, their careers, their roles as parents, their roles as children, how they show up in the community, whatever it might be for that individual. So that's what we do at Maitland.care, and yeah, this is a nice bird's eye view of what case management is using the coaching lens.